Hello everyone, it is February 8th and I'm decided to do another video with, I don't know if you saw the last one I did on these graffiti bowls that I've been, I just kind of fell in love with this style of graffiti, and I've seen some other potters do, you know, some gorgeous things, and so I did a couple test samples. I don't know if you saw in the last video, and I fired them. Can you see that? Isn't that fun? I just love all the colors and the stamps, and here's another one. Now these will be, this is bisques now. So I did these on greenware. And then, so now I'll put a clear on here and fire them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. They're just kind of, they were kind of test samples. Here's another one that I did. And they're just, you know, fun to do. Now these I did on bisque. So I actually, no, I did these on greenware. I just stamped them, but I did not color them in. So I'll add some color to these and a clear glaze, a zinc-free clear glaze, and fire them again. You know, just some fun little, just trying out some stamps and trying to see, you know, I don't know, what works best. And I can tell you that so far, what I have found is that the clear rubber stamps work the best. The ones that are this color, they're a little different kind of rubber, and I'm using Amaco Velvet Underglazes, and it doesn't stick to these quite as well as it does to these you know, rubber ones, these clear ones. These are a little bit tackier. You can kind of tell the difference. So anyway, so I hand-made a bowl, and I went ahead and glazed the inside. Just kind of, some of these videos can take kind of long. And so here's the inside. So I went ahead and glazed the inside. It's like, it'll get much, you know, once the clear is on here, it'll get more turquoise. I don't know if you can really see that, but it is kind of streaked a little bit. I hope it stays like that. I really like that. But anyway, so I'm going to put color on here, and I'll lower you down. You can see the sun is out today. It's so nice. And it's actually got up to about 44 degrees here today, which is great. Let me move this back a little bit. There you go. And let's see. So this, I really don't know. I've been trying to sit here and think about what colors I want to put on here. And, you know, the last ones, all the colors were, you know, very, I pretty much used the whole color palette. I guess there's no reds in here. So I used a lot of different colors, but I think on this one, I'm going to stay in the greens, the turquoise blues, and more of a, not neutral, but same kind of color palette. Now the last time I did this, it was much easier for me to do with my finger painting. But I'm going to try to use a brush this time. But I think it takes longer with, your fingers. Although I like how I can smooth it in. And if you've watched my videos before, you know that I use one of these plastic palettes, a bead case, to keep my underglazes in. I like it because I can use it like watercolors, and I actually like that the underglazes dry out a little bit. I fired a cone 5 or 6, usually cone 5, and let's see, and so they kind of tend to burn out sometimes at that temperature. I'll move a little water cup over here and make it more convenient. I got a big bucket of water over here, but I don't want to be reaching over there constantly. So, and I don't want you know, squares or kind of want random colors here. So let's see, hopefully you can see this. I'm going to move some of the stuff out of the way. I feel crammed. I feel cramped in here. I'm going to do the bottom. And I think I'll do the bottom to mirror what's on the inside. And this will not stick to the kiln shelf. As long as I don't put it on too thick, it should be okay. I've had trouble with some reds sticking from Speedball, but really haven't any problems with Amaco Velvet. I'm going to raise this up just a little bit. There we go. So I'm getting some color on here. I'm just kind of putting it in different places. Like I said, I don't want it to be, I don't want to end up with a checkerboard or anything like that. I've got some different color. This is kind of like a chartreuse. This color here is a turquoise, and that comes straight out of the bottle from Amico. And then this is for chartreuse, one of my favorite colors. They have two. And I have not mixed that one. This is a true color. A lot of them I've added, you know, different colors to. And I'm going to kind of add a little bit of water in between because I really don't want too much of a stark line, you know. I want the colors to blend together a little bit. Although by the time I get the stamps on here and whatnot, probably won't be able to even tell. It's so nice to see the sun out here today. We had a snowstorm, or well, ours is mostly ice storm last Thursday. And my gosh, we had 3 inches of ice on our driveway. We still had, we didn't even bother shoveling it. It was like not even worth shoveling. Suppose I get the, oh no, shoot. I didn't want that color there, Lisa. I wanted the chartreuse there. That's alright, I can go over it. But at least the sun is out, and hopefully it'll melt some snow and ice. I like snow, but I don't like ice. So I'm putting, I'm really trying to put probably about 3 colors. I mean, I'm sorry, 3 coats. I don't know why I'm distracted today. Haven't done it. Well, I guess I did a video last week. So look a little splotchy now. But I'm putting about 3 coats on here because I do want the colors to be pretty vivid. And then if you know where you're going to put a certain stamp, you can always add, you know, a little bit of color. Like I know I've got a fish stamp I want to work in here somewhere. So I might add a little orange for the fishy. Hope everybody out there is doing well. hate these little glaze boogers. You don't want any chunks of glaze, because in my experience it will come through the clear, like it'll, you know, you'll have a lump. Let's see here. Let's pull a yellow here. I do have some really dark blue. I don't know. I shouldn't say really dark blue. It's, I think it's electric blue. But I think I've mixed that a little bit, so it's not quite. It's not quite the same colors right out of the bottle. So these are Amaco Velvet Underglazes, and you can buy their Amaco LUGs, and they are more opaque, whereas these are a little more transparent, which I really didn't realize when I first bought them. And there's not a lot of videos out there explaining, I don't know, I think really explaining underglaze is good. So, you know, I had to learn kind of trial and error. But underglazes are basically just clay and pigment, you know, like a stain. And so they can go on bisqueware or greenware. And some people really like to put them on greenware. This is bisqueware. And I don't know, I don't have anything really against putting them on greenware, except that I've done it before, and since I put on 3 coats and I'm really messing with it, putting water on and things, you can easily crack your piece, because if you add too much water to the rim, you know, it can crack. And I have had that happen before. I put all these transfers on this bowl, about this size too, and you know, when I was done, the bowl looked fine. But I guess because I had added water, a little bit of water for the transfers, the rim cracked all the way around, which was really aggravating, because it was a nice bowl too. Turned out nice shape. So okay, let's put a little bit over here, kind of balance it out. Now, some people will use slip, colored slip, and you can save your clay from your wheel. You know, just watered slip is basically just watered down clay. Now, some people add some ingredients to it to make it work how they want it to work. You know, if they want it more opaque or whatever. But but it's basically just watered down clay, and then you buy these mason stains. And I can't think of the company. I just bought like 6 or 7 of them. And the reason people use the slip is because it's so much cheaper than using underglazes. Underglazes can get quite expensive, as you know, if you use them. And one of these will cover another if you put enough coats on. And that's why I like to let them dry out a little bit. Some people, you know, I've seen videos where they
they're adding water to them. And I did that at first, but I didn't get great colors. I don't know. I think because maybe I fire hotter than they do. But yeah, I get better results when they're a little bit thicker. And you know, Amico sells those semi-moist underglazes in a palette, but they're quite expensive, and you can really just take the bottles and let them dry out a little bit, and they're the same thing. Okay, gotta be careful mixing these up too much. See, so I'm trying to blend them in a little bit. I don't like when it's, I don't really like seeing the brush strokes too much. But you gotta move quick because the glaze dries pretty fast on this bisqueware. Since it's dry, that'll just suck it right up. But I'm probably worrying too much. Like I said, by the time we add the stamps and everything, you won't even, you won't see the, I don't think you'll see the transitions between the two. So okay, so there's what it looks like now. I don't know if you can see the colors really well, but so I know I've got some fish, so I am gonna add a little bit of orange in here somewhere. Let's see. There we go. And I'm not trying to make the colors, you know, exact, or you know, stay inside the lines of the fish. Where's my other fishy? There we go. I mean, this is a graffiti bowl, so it's kind of, although some of those graffitis that people do on the sides of the trains and stuff, oh my gosh, those are gorgeous, aren't they? I don't know how they do that with a spray can or what, but it is definitely a work of art. Okay, let's see. One more little fishy right there. Okay, and then let's see, I know I have a kitty cat stamp. What color should I do the kitty cat in? Maybe I'll do like a burnt orange, huh? Sorry if I'm getting that out of the, I'm kind of looking at the stamp and let's see. Maybe I'll do a white kitty cat. Got some blue dots in my white. That's okay though. Doesn't really matter. Alrighty. And then I know I have some flowers. I'm going to put some flowers on here. I want to hand draw some flowers, so maybe I'll do a daisy. I don't know if the white would really cover that well. I think I'm going to do violet. It's real pretty purple. Usually during these videos you hear my dog Ernie walking around and his toenails clicking on the floor. And now I have, I don't know if you can hear the snoring. My dog Archie, they're little, they're like full-size Yorkies. Archie is under the table sleeping, and he's snoring. Oh goodness. Let's see, and I think I'll do a yellow center, maybe do white in the very center. And then I think I'll put some leaves on here. This video is probably going to be long. Hopefully they won't kick me off. They didn't the last time. Now that was a long video. Probably put you guys to sleep, didn't I? But I did a whole bisque load in my kiln, so now I have loads of bisque. Although a lot of them are brown clay, but I'm gonna still try to do I'm gonna try and paint on them still. So let's see. I think I'll put a little bit of dark in here as well. So it's not, you know, just one, not just one color. And these I'll go around them. I'll outline them with my Xiem Applicator Bottle. And let's see, let's put another flower on here. Let's do some of that dark blue, because I don't think I have any over here. Let's see. I'll do a little bit different kind of flower. There we go. Yeah. Let's add some petals to it. I hope I'm in the picture. I keep forgetting sometimes that I gotta point it a certain way. And let's see. I think I'm gonna put a bright yellow in there. How about that? And let's see. I think I'm gonna put just a little bit of turquoise in there. I don't like when it's just one color. It just, you know, like kind of looks flat. There we go. All right. But you know what I'm going to do is add some, oh, I could do that with the marker, I mean with the pen. I was thinking about adding stripes to that, but let's see here. I got a couple stars. Let's add some. It's hard to do a star upside down. So a lot of people, you know, they do multiple fires. They do this on greenware, and then they paint the one color first, then they fire it, and then they come back, and then they do the stamps and all that. But I don't like to do multiple fires. For one thing, it costs money, and plus I have a big kiln, so it takes me a while to constantly fill it and fire it. So I'd rather do it all at one time. So I do it kind of, I don't know, maybe I do kind of backwards, but it works for me, so that's all that matters, right? If it works for you, go with it. And so let's see. I think that's pretty good. I might do another flower. Just something over here. I've got some, I think I'm going to try and do a little daisy. I've got some daisy stamps. I'll do it up here. There we go. It's so quiet here right now in my house. I can hear the dogs barking next door, but I can hear Archie snoring under the table. Oh, goodness. Goodness, goodness. So, yes, I usually paint on bisqueware. I prefer to do that. And like I said, I fired a cone 5 most of the time. And I use Amaco Velvet Underglazes. And I will, when this is dry, in fact, I have one. I think if I don't run out of time, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to glaze this real quick with clear. I use a zinc-free clear. And my favorite is this Amico, the HF9. Now this is the dry bottle. So you buy this dry, and then you just add water to it. But it's the HF9 for Amico. And that is so nice and shiny and clear. And I never had that kind of fog over when you add, you know, more than one coat. And I've been mixing up trying different glaze recipes, and I've been having problems with it getting cloudy. So I've been doing some test tiles, and I don't know. Maybe I'm putting it on too thick. Maybe I'm not firing it hot enough. So I'm gonna do some more tests and see. But okay, so let's let that dry. And move that back. Can you see? Let me show you what I've done. So I basically, so now what I'm trying to do is just put the undercolor on. This is the base color. I know it doesn't look like much now, but hopefully it'll look great. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my flowers with my Xiem bottle. Go outline those. And then if you see, like I said, any chunks of underglaze, just kind of brush them off, because you don't want them sticking up through your clear. You'll have a dull spot. So then I use a Xiem Applicator Bottle.
This is a number 20 tip. And let's do the blue one here. Let me move this out of the way a little bit. And this is Amico's Jet Black Velvet Underglaze. And I do add a little bit of water to this. Not much though. You don't want so much water that when you turn it upside down it drips out. That's too much. And I do sieve it. It's you know, you'll save yourself a lot of headaches if you sieve it before you put it in this bottle. Unless you know that your bottle that you bought is fresh and doesn't have any clay globs in it. And I use it to sieve. I use one of these. It's a 60 mesh. And I get it from Clayscapes Pottery. These are so nice because they fit down inside your glaze bottles. So if you're dumping part of one glaze bottle into another one and you don't want the you know, clumps to get in there, you just put this in, goes right inside the bottle, and just pour it in that. That is so nice. But yeah, so I got that from Clayscapes Pottery. Okay, let's do this one. It's much easier when you're working with these, especially since I have not fired this, that you are pulling this away from you. And it does get gooked up. Is that a word? Gooked up? It is for me. Sometimes I get really frustrated, but I've seen some stuff people have been making from my pottery videos and they've been looking really great. Yeah, and don't, you know, like I always say, don't worry about trying to be perfect. If you want perfect, you can go buy your stuff at some department store, right? I mean, if it's handmade, it's handmade. So there's that flower. And then here's the blue one. So let's, gosh, and I could really draw stuff all over here. I really wouldn't even have to use the stamps. Because you know me in an applicator bottle, I love to draw things on there and do stuff. So, okay, so I've got my ink pad. This is what I'm using. It's from Minnesota Clay Company, Potter's Pad. And there's a couple other places you can get it, but it's not easy to find. But it's Minnesota Clay Company, and it's the Potter's Pad. And it's got black underglaze in here. So, and I actually added a little bit more. Let me move it down just a little bit. Okay, so here's, let's see, here's my fishy. A little fishy stamp. So I'm just going to press that down in here. And also what I found works good, I made these ink pads with underglaze, and they're okay. They don't work the greatest. I can tell you what works better is you just smear it on the table, put your stamp in it, and it works better than the ink pads, to be honest. Okay, so let's put a couple of these fishy on here, make sure.
And you just kind of gently press down. Here, maybe it'll work better this way, so you guys can see. And I'm going to put this one on here. And these bowls are just, you know, they're just fun bowls. You know, make you smile. Somebody picks them up. You know, they're interesting to look at. Lots of different things to look at on them. That's part of the fun too. So watch. So look at this. Isn't that cute? I just realized something though. I made a boo-boo. Those would be upside down. Oh, poop. I think I'm gonna, I always say leave the mistakes go, but I'm not going to, because that'll bug me. So what I'm gonna do, don't tell anyone. Put a little orange on there. And I'm gonna try to fix that. I don't want, that's a good tip. Remember that your bowl is upside down, Lisa. You know, when it's hard when you're doing these videos because, you know, it's hard to do two things at once, like, you know, walk and chew gum. You have to be able to walk and chew gum to do these videos. Oh, goodness. Let's see. This is a no-no. This is what I tell you not to do. Not to worry about it, but it'll be all right, though. Okay. I think that looks okay. You guys probably can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to make this look natural. Natural. I'm getting old though. I think my memory's getting bad. I had a birthday last week. I turned 60 years old. Goodness sakes. That was a big one. I'm not a birthday person. I don't like birthdays. I feel like, I don't know. It's like your life's going too fast. It's like, slow down. That's why I'm letting my hair grow out. I think I'm having a midlife crisis. Oh, goodness. Okay, Lisa, stop fudging. Stop fudging with it. Okay. So where's my fishy stamp? Come back over here. Okay, now. Got to do it this way. Here we go. Let's do this again. Just kind of pressing that down in there. I'm going to lay it down on here. And I should have set this down. There you go. You guys can see. There you go. Now now they're going in the other direction. Okay, we gotta get a move on. How long have I been on here? I just ramble on and on. Let's see. Oh, that looks cute. That worked out good. There we go. Okay, so I have a little fishy here. Little fishy stamp. I'm going to put him over here. And I got to remember that he's not dead, so he'll be swimming right side up. once you put them down, make sure you don't move them around. Just kind of, there you go. Okay. And then I'm going to put another one over here. Look at that. These turn out. These clear ones look really good. Okay, so here's my kind of, let's see. I did this one. I might do that one. So this is my daisy. Or, well, it can be anything. Anything you want it to be, right? Let's lay that on. Whoops, let's see. Yes, I've had to add some more underglaze to this thing, so. And when you add underglaze, you don't want it to be too wet or soggy. Okay. So I'm just going to press that down and just kind of, like I'm holding the middle while I press around the other parts and then let go. So there's that. And then I did a half one over here. So and I'm not worrying about trying to, you know, match up to the underglaze perfectly. That's not the idea. It's just, like I said, it's a graffiti bowl. So got one here. I've got a couple of these. Well, I have a lot of these. I have a lot of rubber stamps. I think I mentioned in my last video that my friend used to be a Stampin' Up! Rep. And oh my gosh, I was always buying stamps. I have loads of rubber stamps. And gosh, when I started seeing some of these people do graffiti bowls, I thought, oh my gosh, a use for my rubber stamps. So I can tell my husband now they weren't a total waste. When the Amazon truck shows up, I say, hey, more rubber stamps. I need them for work, right? So, I don't know, some of you probably know that my husband retired and he's home all the time now, so when the Amazon truck shows up, he always wants to know, why is the Amazon truck here again? Why do they know us by name? Amazon. I know, it's better to shop local. I try to shop local, but there's a lot of things they just don't have right now. I went to the grocery store the other day and the shelves are half empty. Boy, that looks nice. Look at how look how the detail shows up. I'm really impressed by that. Because a lot of times, you know, I've got some rubber stamps I tried and they didn't show up that great. So I'm going to put one over here. And this one's just kind of random. It's not necessarily on a space. So maybe move this back just a little bit. Hope you can see okay. Sorry for the juggling. Oh yeah, so we wanted to do a kitty cat. Where's that kitty cat stamp? I'd show it. Well, here we go. Probably can't see it too well because since it's clear. Okay. And so we gotta make sure he's standing up, right? So I'm just being careful. I'm just laying it down here and then voila. I think I did 2 kitty cats, didn't I? Yeah, I did 2 kitty cats. And you see it's cute? So remember, he's upside down to you guys that when I turn the bowl over. He won't be upside down. And then I have a little meow. Little meow here. I'll put next to him. This is so much fun. I could do this like all day. Let's see. Let's got some other flowers.
This is a really cute stamp. I usually just go to Hobby Lobby and buy them when they're, yeah, I still do buy more. But I buy them at Hobby Lobby when they're 40% off. They don't have their 40% off coupon anymore, but there we go. Gosh, that's a cute stamp. But most, well, I shouldn't say most of them. A lot of them did come from Hobby Lobby, but a lot of them came from my friend who Stampin' Up. But I don't know if I got the clear ones from her. I think the clear ones came from Hobby Lobby. I love that store. My husband always says, why does it take you so long when you go to Hobby Lobby? I said, because I like to just walk around and look at all the new stuff. The markers and the paint brushes. I get my paint brushes from there. And, gosh, all the paints and brushes and papers, and it's just endless. Endless amounts of fun. And yarn, I do knit a little bit, but I haven't knitted in a long time. Let's see, I actually have a word here I'm going to put on here. Believe. Believe in yourself. Let's see how this, I've never put on one quite this big. But I've used this to put an indentation in clay. This is an old one, so let's see if it sticks on here. Let's see, and make sure you put it right side up, Lisa, because otherwise they'll have to stand on their heads to read it. I think what I'll do is put this over here. Maybe I'll stick it right in here. It's covering up the fish, I think, a little bit, but that's okay. This is a graffiti bowl. There's no rules. Do whatever you want to do. Okay, let's see. What else have I got? I got some little sayings here too. This one says, let's see. Life does not have to be, what's that say? I can't read that backwards. See if I can read it this way. Life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. That's so true. Let's stick that over here. Oh, that's nice. That goes on nice. And I have a stamp. Looks like a postage stamp, I think. Yeah, U.S. postage. Let's see where we can put that. Gosh. You can put it anywhere, right? I think, let's put it over here. No, let's put it over here. No, let's put it over here. Oh, make up your mind, Lisa. Make up your mind. Gosh, I don't know. I could do a sun on that. I think I'll put it over here. There we go. Oh, that was nice. Can you see that? That turned out good. Let's see here. Now I got, oh, here we go. I got some lettering, which I like. I like to put lettering in there. Oh, I got a butterfly too, though. Let's see if I can fit the butterfly. This is, this used to be on a wooden board, a wooden backing. And I peel it off of there so I could make it work on a bowl. Let's see. I think I'm going to put it right here. I think the butterfly is chasing the fish. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Ooh, that looked nice. Nice. Look at that. Oh, these are turning out great. Great, great. I think I might put, where can I put another one of those? I'm running out of room. Let's put another one here. I have a bunch of butterflies. Let's put, I think I got I want to put another cat here, so I think I'll put a butterfly. You're running out of room, Lisa. You're going to have to do another bowl. Maybe I'll just do a partial butterfly. I could put one here. That looks good. Looks good. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to put one other kitty cat on here before I forget. This was the orange kitty cat. So I'm just kind of pressing that down in that ink pad. Isn't this fun? Okay, and I'm going to put this on here. Press it down good. And I'm just going to quickly release it. And then I want to find that meow. Put a little meow by him too. There we go. These are really going on good. Let's see. I have another saying. This one is, gosh, I can't. Let's see what this one says. I'll just stick it on here because I can't read it upside down. Let's put him in the. Let's put it on the. Let's put it on the yellow over here. It says you are. Well, I just put it upside down, didn't I? That's all right. You are beautiful. Well, you gotta be standing on your head to read that. That's all right. I mean, what the heck, right? I'm too old to do a handstand, but oh goodness, I can't believe I'm 60 years old. Goodness sakes, how time flies. And what's this one say? Let's see. We'll put this one over here. And I'll have to read it to you once I put it on here. I hope this one's not upside down. Here we go. This one says, every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's one that says friends. We always like friends. Everybody's got to have friends, right? Friends are very important. They're usually your support group. There. That looks good. Let's see here. I pulled out some of my favorite ones. I don't know. It's like, when do you stop? I don't know. I think I'm going to put part of this one in here in the corner. Well, let's see. So when I put underglaze, when I refill this with underglaze, obviously I do, I water it down. So let's see. Oh, that turned out good too. So, I don't know. Sometimes I'm really surprised at the detail that shows up. And I'll turn the bowl over when I'm done. But I thought I had a sun. I knew I had a sun somewhere. Well, I guess I always like to put suns in my bowls. Because I like the sun. I don't like to sit out in the sun too much anymore. I used to when I was young, but now it's not good for you. I like to sit on the beach, but I always, you know, take a hat or an umbrella, sit on the beach and read a book. That's one of my favorite things. Just listen to the waves go back and forth. my son and I went to Sanibel Island. I guess it's been about 3 weeks ago now. One of my favorite places on earth is Sanibel Island. I like it because it's not so commercialized. Very quaint, a lot of good restaurants on there. And what's really neat is the bridge that goes across the Sanibel. They call that the causeway. Oh, it's cooking up. It's cooking up. You can just pull off the side of the road, back your car up to the beach, sit in the back of your car or right there with your car on the beach and watch the windsurfers. And there we go. I got my sun in. I might do another sun too. Okay, let's see. If I got another sun, no. Goodness sakes, this is a fun bowl. I love it. I am liking this bowl. It's not always you know, like your own stuff. Of course, you should like your own stuff, but anyone who does pottery knows that it doesn't always turn out like you think it should. I think I did my pear. This is one of my favorite stamps too. Now this is one I got from Stampin' Up, and this one works pretty good. But some of them, I don't know, they don't work that well. There we go. So you got to make sure you don't have, you know, globs, but and once you put it down, you know, make sure that's it. You can't move it. And then just quick release. Let's see. So far, this is what we have. And I'm going to raise this up, the camera, when I'm done, and show you what this looks like, the right side up. I think I'll do a couple more flowers, because why not, right? Why not? Put another one in there. Do you do you hear that snoring? God love him. I did a video a while back of him. I didn't post it though, of him. He howls every once in a while. Get him going and he starts howling. It's so cute. But they're getting old. My two boy puppies. I have 3 dogs. Sophie, she's a big Brittany. And then Ernie and Archie. Ernie is Archie's papa. And Ernie is will be 15. Oh, it's a cute little duck. Little chick, I guess, on an egg. That'd be good for Easter, an Easter thing. And then Archie is Ernie's child, little son. What's this say? Have a great day. Oh, we need that too. But when Archie was little, the vet wanted to put him to sleep because when he was born with a defect in his intestine, and he couldn't, food went in but it didn't come out. So I took him to a different vet, and after a couple months I was able to revive him, and that was, I had to hand feed him, and oh goodness. So now he's spoiled because I saved him. He's spoiled rotten. Let's see what this stamp. Oh, this is a little gumball. I don't know. I don't know if there's room for something this big. Although if they overlap, I mean, that's, you know, that's not a bad thing. If they overlap. But
I don't know if there's a spot I want to, I think I'll have to wait for that on another one. What's this say? Hello Sunshine. Oh, that looks like a good one. Hello Sunshine. I cannot sing. Cannot sing. I used to be able to, but I had throat surgery a while back, and so much for that. I should probably put this near the, maybe I'll put that near the sun, right? I'll put it right over the flower. Because you really don't, you do want them to overlap a little bit, because you don't want them to look like everything's been placed perfectly, you know? I think I'll put another one of these fishies in here, because I am a person who loves fish. Although it's going to have to overlap something, because I want it to look graffiti, right? There we go. Okay, well, gosh, I think I've got pretty much on here. What do you guys think? Feels like I could fit more though. You know, if you can fit more. Let's see. Let's put one right here. Oh, that's what. I keep hearing these noises at the back window, and there's a squirrel out there. Good thing Sophie doesn't see it. I've got all my bird feeders back there on the table, and the squirrels are just they're living it up back there, eating all the bird seed. Sometimes I look out there and there's 30 birds out there, and then sometimes there's 3 or 4 squirrels. But the squirrel must be looking for, oh, I know what he's looking for. The bag is sitting there of the sunflower seeds. Oh, he's probably trying to get in the sunflower seeds. Okay, let's see here. If you guys have any questions about this, feel free to leave anything in the comments. You have to be nice though. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything, I don't always see them. I'm not really sure why. Because a lot of them I get notified when someone leaves a comment, and then sometimes I don't. And then, you know, when I go back and check, I find comments from 2-3 weeks ago or a month ago. And I don't know why, you know, YouTube notifies me of some comments and not all comments. I don't know, it's kind of weird how they do that. But if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. That helps me, and it helps me if you share it. I think I've got a little over 1,600 subscribers now, which is just amazing. I know some people have like 30,000. Some of them I see have 100,000, and I'm like, holy crap. Pardon my French, but okay. I can't even imagine having that many. But there we go. But they do it every day. I can't do it every day. Okay, I think I've done enough damage here. Not damage, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's raise this up. Let me see my face again. So you can see out in the back. I don't know if you can see the, oh, that squirrel.
Oh, he's trying to get into a, I've got a float back there. Come on, stupid thing, stay up. I've got a float that we use on our pontoon boat back there, and he's digging into it. Oh, it's bad squirrels. I'll have to send Sophie girl out there, my Brittany. Scare him off. Okay, so I think this is dry enough to pick up. Okay. So here it is. I'll go slow so you can see everything. So you can see how the undercolors, you really can't see the transitions too much, but I don't want stark transitions. I like to, see if I can raise it up a little bit. I don't like this thing, I've got my phone on. So there's that. So there's the kitty cat. And you could put more on here. It's hard to know when to stop. It's just, you know, and you could do themed ones too. I thought about that, like doing all fish and frogs and, you know, all stuff that goes under the water, and then one do all flowers. And so I might play around with that too. But I think these are, I don't know, more interesting because you're looking at the words and everything on here. So I think I went around. So there we are. So thanks for watching. And so now when this is dry, you guys want to see me paint this? So I don't know if it's dry enough. It feels kind of cold, like it might. I'll probably let it dry just a little bit more. But it's really, I use, let me show you. This is the brush I use to put my clear, zinc-free clear glaze on. And you can't see it anymore, but this is a Mayco number 8 brush. And the trick is that when you put this in the glaze, you got to put it in there, swirl it around, and get a lot of glaze on here, because you don't want to smear this across. You want to put a lot of glaze in here and just lightly brush, 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 and you're done. Don't be brushing back and forth. You're going to smear it. Just brush light coats, and when it's fired, it'll all smooth out. Don't worry about that. So anyway, almost dropped it. So there we go. And thanks again for watching. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. Thanks, and have fun trying it. Go get some stamps and just do your own thing. Have fun. All right, have a great day.